The future belongs to those who learn more skills and combine them in creative ways. Jai Hind and a very good afternoon to our guest, Ms. Sherin Mathew, all our faculty members and all the students of IIEBM. I, Sakshi Acharya, MC for today's session, welcome you all to this pre-induction program of batch 2023 to 25. The theme for the pre-induction program is Preparing Minds and Shaping Futures. Now I take this opportunity to welcome our guest, Ms. Sherin Mathew. Ma'am, may I have your permission to proceed? Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am is a passionate Gen Z about her learning and development role as behavioral skills facilitator, L&D consultant, content developer, and an entrepreneur when learning and running her business, the Upskill Studio. Her primary focus is to bring serious learning through play and experiential-based learning methodologies. She is also part of the IIM Calcutta network as an alumnus, and her brand, the Upskill Studio, is currently incubated with IIM Calcutta Innovation Park. She has worked with 75 plus corporate clients like Expo Logistics, Walmart, PwC, to name a few, and multiple individual brands. She has also worked as a visiting faculty in several universities and colleges. She uses psychologically infused behavioral training methods to train on multiple topics as per the learner's requirement. Within the span of 4 years, she has established her and the Upskill Studio's presence globally, right after her graduation as a BTech in computer engineering. Her larger goal through her brand is to help every adult build their learning muscle for them to create a progressive future for themselves. I would now like to invite our next guest as well, who is here, Tanu Chaurasia ma'am. We welcome you, ma'am. I would now like to invite ma'am to address the whole gathering. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Hi everyone.
Hi,
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to stand in front of you all and engage with all of you for the next couple of hours. Before we do that, there are a few expectations that I have from you, right? Are you all okay to fulfill my expectations?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, so much eagerness I've not witnessed before, right? No one wants to have a fight around, oh, it's a democratic country and I want to say no. No? Yes, we've got now people raising up. Anyone who does not want to fulfill my expectations? Anyone? All are good to go?
Yes, ma'am.
We're eager, and that's the spirit I do want to see. All right? So my expectation number 1 is you are going to participate openly and freely in this session. Good to know. Expectation number 2, you are allowed to ask questions anytime you feel you have a doubt with respect to the topic. If it's life gyan you want, then post 4 hours we'll meet and talk about it. Okay? So anytime you want to connect, you want to ask a question, just raise your hand, get your attention, get my attention towards you, go forward and ask that. And expectation number 3, you will participate without hesitation, because there is no wrong answer in this room. Every answer is a learning answer. Are we good with this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So before we begin, can I hear the energy through a welcome clap that you do for yourself? Okay. Are you excited for the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you will have to give me a minute's time because I have some amazing visuals set up for you all. So allow me to put that, get myself all wired up with the caller mic, and then take this session forward. Are we good with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I've got Tanu Chaurasia with me. She's my co-facilitator because as you can see, it is one against many. So I got my backup as well. So while I'm doing this setup, Tanu is going to come ahead and share post-its with you. Okay, she'll pass a few post-its. Take one post-it And I'm sure you have books with you. Just stick on it. If you don't have books, just stick it on your bottle. There's going to be an activity that I'm going to ask you to do. Anyone who wants sketch pens, color pens or pencils, just get our attention. We've got enough of them for you to use as well. Are we good with this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So can I borrow 120 seconds from all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Has everyone got post-its?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone who's not got? Okay. Is this better? Has everyone got post-its?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anyone who's not getting post-its, just raise your hand. We'll make sure you get some. Okay. Can I have your attention, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So, I'm a trainer by profession, but I fall under one category. It's called experiential training. Anyone has any idea what that could mean? Take a guess. What do you think experiential training could mean? Yes? And tell me your name as well. I'd love to know you. Who's speaking to me? You want the mic? Okay. Is there? Perfect. Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Myself Vishal Taylor. I am from Gujarat, Vadodara. Experiential training means to get to work somewhere and to get experience.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. Are you the person who had 20252 on your profile?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this gentleman connected with me on LinkedIn, and I saw who is connected, and उसमें लिखा है. You're okay if I use Hindi?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Please sit. So this gentleman on his profile had written doing MBA from 2023 to 20252. So the connecting message I sent him back, isn't it a little long for the MBA degree? So I'm so sorry for my mistake, but I had a good laugh in the morning. But I do remember Vishal for sure. Experiential training means learning through experiences. And experiences don't come by sitting very rigid on our chairs, right? Experiences come when we talk, when we interact, when we have dialogue-based conversations with each other. And that is exactly what we'll do out here. You are allowed to learn through experiences, and ensuring that you learn in that way is my responsibility. So are we good to begin?
Yes, ma'am.
The program that I have for you, it's written right out there. Attitude to altitude. Yes, please, come. Attitude to altitude. Your attitude is going to define the altitude that you are going to achieve. This is the beginning of your journey, and there's 2 years to go to this. So the kind of attitude you are going to develop, not what you already have, वो तो है, but what you are going to develop is going to define the altitude that you will achieve, right? Do you agree with me on this?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's a scale of 1 to 10 for you. To what level of altitude do you think you will reach with the current level of attitude that you have? Attitude about yourself, attitude towards your skills, attitude towards the confidence that you have. So in your notebooks, don't use a post-it, but in your notebooks, pick a number from 1 to 10 where you think you currently are today. Where do you rank yourself? With the attitude that you possess today, what would you want? Yes, you will. With your current attitude, how do you rank yourself to the altitude that you wish to achieve? So, क्या आप आपके current attitude से उस altitude तक पहुंच सकते हो? तो how much do you rank yourself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where do you rank yourself? And you can be honest with yourself. This answer I'm not going to ask any of you to share. Everyone's written?
Yes,
Everyone's reflected? Do you see scope of improvement? Anyone who's already at a 10? It's okay. You're allowed to have that kind of confidence. Is anyone already at a 10? Anyone who's at 10, feel free to own it up. Nobody? What's the highest we've gone? 7, 8, 9? Anyone for 9? For 7, 8? Any 9s? 8? 8. 9? Okay. So I think the average highest is 8, right? Lowest could be, let it be whatever it is. Whichever number you are at right now, my promise to you is that you will see a shift in that number by the end of this session. Do you take my word for it?
Yes,
I like how trust is openly given out here, right? Thank you so much for that. So trust me to help you build up to that level, because that's exactly what we are going to do. There's something on the screen for you. Have you heard of Simon Sinek? Some have heard, some have not heard about him. He's right now a current leader in the whole space of leadership, and he's written a beautiful book called Start With Why. If you scan the QR code, it will take you to the PDF that I have access to. If you wish to purchase it, you can, of course, buy a hard copy to read it as well. In this book, Simon says he's introduced a concept of the golden circle, and that circle is visible in front of you. In the inner part of the circle, which word is written?
Why?
Okay. It is written why because the why defines your purpose. The why defines on why you want to do something. And until your why is clear, you will never put your heart and soul into it. Defining your why will make all the difference in life. Should I talk to you? What is my why? I could also be thinking, why should I waste my time talking to her? Why should I waste my time sitting in this room? How many of you all have done engineering? And where do the others come from? Okay. Irrespective of the stream, after a certain while, how many of you all felt that this is absolutely useless? Anyone? We've all studied. That's how we've reached an MBA level, right? After getting into the system, after facing it, how many of you all felt कि ये नहीं होता तो भी चलता था? I've done engineering. I did not feel it was answering my why because my purpose was not being found. I'm a computer engineer graduate. currently pursuing my passion and the love of my life, which is consulting. Because that's where I found my why and that's where I'm excelling in. If I took up an engineering job, I will do horrible at it. Probably got fired in a couple of months. I discovered my why, I pursued it. Because if my why is clear, I go to the next step, which is, what does how talk about? And what do you mean by process? How is? Steps. How talks about the process. If this is my why, what are the steps I should take? Action plan. And wo lene se I will reach the outer circle, which is, and what does what talk about? What? What are the benefit of doing this? ये करने का फायदा क्या है? It answers that. Why, how, what? If you hold these principles, if you hold the golden circle close to your heart and follow it for every action step that you do, you are for sure and by default going to achieve what you really want to achieve. Not because someone pushed you to achieve something, or not because someone forced you to achieve something. Hold the golden circle close to your heart. Every step that you take, ask if it fulfills my why. Because if your why gets fulfilled, आपका how and what will fall in place. In life, some are successful, some are not so successful, and some just learn how to survive their life. Does success only mean good money? What else is required? Satisfaction, inner content, mental peace, and stability, self-esteem, positive mindset, happiness, and passion, love to do what I like to do, work-life balance, self-love, self-satisfaction, self-actualization, proud, being proud of what to do. What else? Accomplishments, stability, respect, inspiring others, creating that impact. So a successful person is not defined by how much he or she actually earns. Do you realize that? Because a successful person's why in a multi-dimensional way is answered. Maybe an engineering job would have said, Sherin, you need to work 9 to 6. You'll get an X amount of salary. Har saal appraisal milega, provided I'm not fired before that for poor performance. But consulting, I run my own setup. I work 24/7. I have a bigger team of 50 plus people. I may not make money some months because the business takes up all the money. But I'm very happy. I'm very content. I'm very satisfied. Because पैसे तो बन रहा है. मेरा name market में set हो रहा है. And you say, Sherin, 2 o'clock the client wants to talk to you, and that's one of my international clients. I'll say, give me 2 minutes to wake up. I do, and I'm like, hey, good morning. Let's have this conversation. This goes especially for my US clients. An employee, if I were to be an employee, and that too in engineering, I will not. My phone would be forever on airplane mode. It will never come on. Because today my why is strongly defined, and that's how I figured out my how and what. Are you all ready to explore your why as well? ये yes में ना किसी का why ढूंढने नहीं होगा. Are you all ready to find your why? Yes, ma'am. Superb. Okay. Now is where the post-its come useful. Okay? Everyone's got the post-it? Yes, ma'am. On that post-it, to your, yes, my goodness, we shall get you one. Tanu, a post-it here, please. Not a problem. Okay. To your best of abilities and capabilities, and understanding on how your favorite animal could look like, I want you to draw the animal that represents you the best, and without referring to Google Baba. Then I'm super happy. Not a problem. So to your best of abilities and capabilities, draw an animal that describes you best. So one side you draw the animal, the other side you write top 5 qualities that you share or that particular animal and you have in common. Alright? I'm giving you 5 minutes to do this. Yes? Sketch pens? Yes. Yes. Let them answer it. मेरा गला बैठ रहा है, इसलिए I'm drinking water. You have to draw an animal. I'm just repeating the instructions in case somebody would have missed. You need to draw the animal which you feel you resonate the best with. Picture. मेरा phone वहाँ पे है ना. Take pictures सामने रुककर. Don't come in front of the camera. But take pictures थोड़ा. Keep a few with you if you want. वो table पे. Yeah. So I got a query and I thought I'll answer it for everyone. Birds, insects, rodents, reptiles, mammals are all coming under the animal kingdom. I might be wrong specifying, but everything which is not a human being and comes in the Animalia family, please go ahead and draw it if you resonate with it. Sketch pens? Take one. You also want? Anyone else who wants sketch pens? चाहिए? हाँ जी. Sketch pens? Can you pass one to him, please? चाहिए sketch pens? क्या चाहिए? Black. Purple दे दो उसको. हाँ? वो रेड उनको पास करना प्लीज. Which? Black, blue. Orange किसको चाहिए? फाइनली रेनबोज बनेंगे. क्या चाहिए वो तो रिटर्न करो फिर बंद करके. यस आपको क्या करना. मेंटल एबिलिटी आप कौन से एनिमल का ब्रेन ड्रॉ करोगे. नहीं, दैट वाज अ जोक. ओवरऑल एनिमल. Right now I'm not judging your physical appearance or your IQ, EQ, nothing. You as a person. So that animal as a full animal. Don't separate it out. Yes. 360-degree qualities. See, for example, let's say if you resonate with a giraffe. Example. ठीक है ना? So one, of course, I might have gone more with the physical, but there must something be about a giraffe, right? So it could be physical, mental, IQ. The animal moves like this, hunts like this, eats like this. आपको जैसे चाहिए. Okay. How many of us are done? That's 2 lesser population. Of the rate of completion is 2 less. Giving you another 3 minutes. Draw. The animal you resonate with, don't dissect that animal, IQ, EQ, physical features. Overall. Take an overall approach. You all want something? ठीक है. चाहिए? Animals are drawn? Because you'll have to display it. So I'm very eager to see your. अब invisible animals तो हम देख नहीं सकते. कुछ तो बनाओ. Your best approach to it. 2 आँख, नाक, पैर बना लो बस. और थोड़ा फिगर टाइप की वो क्या है? क्या चाहिए? चाहिए? What do you want? क्या चाहिए? Boys, any of you all want sketch pens? क्या चाहिए? Beautiful. What do you want? Colors? Sure. Can you just draw some eyes to it or nose or something? Huh? This? Black भी नहीं, brown है. Can you pass brown? Huh? Which one do you want? Huh? 5. 3 to 5. All right. Last 2 minutes. Complete it fast. Yes. Brown नहीं है, exactly. Anyone who has a brown sketch pen? Give. Which one do you want? Give her pink. Thank you. Last 60 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Okay. Please make sure there is some figure on that paper. It's not an invisible animal. वो देखने में थोड़ी दिक्कत हो जाएगी. but just keep it for now. Alright, are we done? Are we done? Okay. Pen, pencil, sketch pens down. Okay. Now, we are going to display this. Our art is going to get displayed. And we already have resistance. For all the people who said, oh, we share your expectations, we will fulfill it. Now I'm saying hearing no. Okay? No, ma'am? Acha, theek hai. Okay. I have a quick question for you all, a very out of context question. How many of you all are aware? Okay, let's scratch out the word aware. How many of you would know or have heard about a process called as speed dating? How many of you all know the word dating? Okay? Okay, give me your attention, I'll educate you on something beyond curriculum as well. You know the basic understanding word meaning of a date? Okay. Now the word attached to it, prefix, is called speed dating. Take a guess, क्या हो सकता है? जल्दी जल्दी डेट करो, खत्म करो. है ना? Fast क्या? Get to know. Hi, hello, how are you? I don't like you, bye. Is it like that? No? Then? Huh? Get to know each other. Okay? Anything else? Okay. Eyes and ears on me. Attention for a second, please. Alright. Before the fancy digital apps of Tinder, Bumble and all those Hootsuite and Owlsuite and Nightsuite came in place, okay, there used to be another concept called as speed dating. So it used to be like an event. People used to register. All those people who gave up, oh, mujhe to pyar nahi milega types, those people registered. And basically, you sit in front of each other. So your setup of musical chairs kind of a thing, but in lines, okay. I sit in front of you, I'm given 60 seconds to know about you, talk about myself, okay. So, if you sit on the one side of it, you talk, the other person listens. And then it goes into a U-turn. So then you listen and the other person talks. You basically say, okay, I like this person, don't like this person. But 60 seconds is all you get to know about that person. So it's a fast decision process. Concept understood? Okay. We're going to do something similar. We're going to do something called as speed share, not speed dating. That's not the topic for today. Speed share. So whatever we've drawn and whatever we've written at the back saying that this is how this animal resonates with me. पहले तो जब आप post-it दिखाओगे, play guess the animal. Because half the animals don't look like an animal. Right? So the first question asked is guess the animal. Alright? So you're going to get up from your places. There's going to be a, I'm going to say switch, but the idea is 60 seconds you have a conversation, 30 seconds one person, 30 seconds another person. Showcase your note and why does this animal resonate with you? First, of course, play guess the game. You might have drawn a lion, dikh raha hai billi. So first confirm, no, this is a lion, my lion, right? And then quickly share what about that animal, the characteristics resonate with you. Are we good with what has to be done? Yes, ma'am. Clear? Yes, ma'am. Are you bounded by your chair? No, so if you don't come back and sit in the same place, is that okay? Yes. Perfectly good. So I know all of you might have a book or pen in hand, just carry it with you. The idea is, in the next 2 to 3 minutes, you have to share with as many people about your animal. Whoever gets the highest count, okay, is going to get something from me. In terms of, you're going to get rewarded for it. Are we good with this? All right. Yes. So, all right, attention. Attention. Whoever you interact with, of course, you're going to share your name. If you don't know, ask for the name. So, who am I speaking with? What's your name? Anas. So, as spoken with Anas, I'll just write that Anas on the post-it. So, I will keep a track of all the people I have spoken to as well. Are we good with this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can I request you to stand up? On the count of 3, 2, 1, you start mingling. Collect as many names as possible with whom you've shared your animal figure with. 3, 2, 1, start. Good kids. Okay, hold on. This is just the beginning. और भी करना है. Okay, very quickly. What is the highest number in the room of interactions we've had? Hold on. Okay, one against many. So I heard 18. जो भी नंबर है 18 के ऊपर बताओ. 21 के ऊपर कोई नंबर है? Anyone who's got more than 21? No, who's got 21? So you only had to write names. What else did you want? 21 you have, right? No, you just had to write the names. You all got it confused? Perfect. Good job. You got 21. What's your name? Archie. Can you come forward? Can we give a big round of applause to Archie? Okay. Archie, take a pick of what you want. You want eclairs? You want one of these? Take it up. Done? Perfect. Thank you. All right. Can I have your attention? Okay. Now what we are going to do is very intense. Okay? Now this intensity will work if you support me. Otherwise, it will be a fish market in which there's no fish being sold. Because we are capable of making that kind of noise and sound. Okay? There's an activity which is going to come up now. And there are no rules written on this slide because I want you to hear me out. Okay? For this one, all of you responsibly will have to move the chairs to the side so that we have space in the room. ठीक है? उस chair पे अपने books, pens को रखना है, which means you will be free-handed. The activity which we are going to play is called Baby, Baba and Ball. ठीक है? I need 6 volunteers to come in front. आ जाओ. हाँ. 2, 3, 6. Sorry, 6. Right? 3 and 3. Yeah, this is always boys versus girls वाला. बैठ ये ज़्यादा है.
और total 6.
हाँ जी. बैठ जाओ. This is demo purposes, okay? हाँ. Okay, who's? Just figure it out. Okay. 3 and 3. Okay. Baby, Baba and ball. Okay. Baby is a baby, not that wala baby. This baby is a child of the house baby. Okay. Here the Baba is a parents. So we have two parents and one child. And they are forming a house. Okay. How will you form a house? Two hands, two hands. ठीक है. करो. Keep your notebooks. हाँ. हाँ. थोड़ा ऊपर लो because this is your baby. Baby बीच में जाओ. Okay. This is how the structure is. Babas, and we have babies. So what is a ball? Now that will be part of the instruction. So we've got two Babas, one baby. All of you, when I say go, you will form this structure. There will be one person or could be more than one, whoever is left out. It is their den. Den पता है ना सबको, आपकी बारी है. It is their den. They will be given the mic. घर तोड़ दिया आपने? हाँ. घर टूट गया, but जुड़ भी गया है, मजबूत family. Okay? The person who has a den, which is me, okay, right now it is me, but it could be one of you only, says baby. All the babies of the other houses will run around and find a new home. ठीक है? If the person, the denner says Baba, both parents cannot run away. One has to take some responsibility. So one Baba will run away and form a house with another Baba. ठीक है? And when ball is announced, then the whole structure breaks and you go form a new structure. So new Baba, new baby. Are we clear? Yes. Okay. What is very important is there will always be a person who gets out, जिनका dinner होगा. ठीक है? Now, that's how we will play the game. Any questions? Yes? क्योंकि when I say go, जो भी छूट जाएगा इस crowd में से वो dinner बन जाएगा. Automatic allocation. Okay. Quickly I am repeating. This structure, घर टूट गया इनका. कमजोर घर है, फाउंडेशन थोड़ा वीक है. ये जो घर है, this is the structure. These two people are the Babas. Gender does not play a role out here. Just letting you know. Babas. ये जो बीच में है, this is the baby. Baby 1, baby 2. Okay? The game is, there will be a word yelled out in the mic. If it says baby, all the babies in the room, basically all the people who are standing in the center, will scatter around and find new homes. जिसको घर नहीं मिला, वो dinner बन गया. When the dinner says Baba, the Baba runs away. Not both, anyone. Okay, one of the parent runs away. And if you say ball, the whole structure breaks. अब हाथ तोड़ो. ये है ball वाला structure. So all three are independent. They will go and form a new structure and a new baby will come in the house. Are we good with the instructions? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Step 1, leave your notebooks, push the chairs to the side and stand in the center.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hold on. आपके इंस्ट्रक्शन को सुनो, घर बनाकर ऐसे थोड़ी रुकेंगे नहीं, बट क्या होगा? Okay. Who does not have a structure? कौन है ये लोग? Everyone's got a structure? No. Come this side. Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. को अपना घर मिल सकता है? Akash, are you ready with the instruction? Maybe Baba boy, you have 3 options. आपको जो चाहिए आप वो बोल सकते हो. When you see the chaos, you go back Take your chairs and sit back.
You would have observed something. You would have thought of something. जब आपको दूसरा घर नहीं मिल रहा था, कोई ख्याल आए होंगे, right? Of course, this being a game, but let's connect it back to real life. Let's bring it back to, does this chaos also mean something in our real life? And what are some learnings we can take from it? Are we ready to learn? Yes, ma'am. Are we ready to reflect? Yes, ma'am. Okay. There's a question on the screen. There are in fact 3-4 questions. Let's answer it one by one. What happened in the beginning? And this is where you will need mics so that we can hear you. Hold on. Sanji. Huh?
Jai Hind, ma'am. Like first we all were settled, and then the chaos started after some announcement or something.
Okay.
That's
So chaos started after the announcement.
Yes.
Okay. What else happened in the beginning? Unable to find partners. Okay. Universal problem. Hanji. One sec. Let's take one by one. Just keep your hands raised so that I come back to you. Yes.
In starting, the persons we are knowing, we formed the house in the beginning with them.
Okay. So whoever we knew, pulled it and made a house with them. Right? What else? 1 second. Let her answer that and then you take it up.
Jai Hind, ma'am, this is Gurpreet here. What we observed is two people connected with each other.
Two people got connected. It does not matter whether I know you or not. Ghar banana hai, jaldi aa jao. Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. I'm Kausalya Nakka.
Okay.
In the starting, everyone in panic. What to do and how to do.
Everyone started.
Everyone in panic.
Everyone in panic. Okay. What else? Can we hear some answers from this side? Yes. 3 people working for the same aim. Okay. What else? Hanji? Confusion. A lot of confusion occurred. Okay. Thank you. What else? What else happened in the beginning?
In the beginning, it's unable to find. After the finding, we had become like a family.
In the beginning, it was a lonely road. But when she said 3, 2, 1, I found my family. Nice. Okay. What else? Anyone else who would like to share what happened in the beginning? From this side? You all were the people who pulled and made houses. What happened in the beginning? Huh? Hustling. There was a lot of hustling, a lot of movement. Okay. Anything else? Insecurity. मेरा घर नहीं बना तो. Because if you realize, there was no role assigned that you will be a baba, you will be a baby, right? You determined जिधर जगह था, we fitted in, right? जिधर नहीं भी जाना था, we were pulled in. I have no clue who these people are pulling, but I'm just getting pulled in one direction. Insecurity does exist. Imagine for something even as fun and simple like this, the feeling of insecurity definitely does come in, right? What if I am not chosen? What if I don't find a place? What if I am the left one out? That does come. Anything else? Yes? Competition. How do you explain that? One person ahead in the sense? Right. Competitive. Will it be my chance now? Thank you for sharing that. Am I going to get my chance or will I be out? Always a sense of competition in the mind. Nobody said, oh, ye khali hai, aap ban jao baby. Nobody did that. Jagah hai, jao. Right? That's the chaos what we saw. During this activity, what are some of the obstacles or barriers did you observe? Didn't find partner, again a universal problem. Hansi? Chances are, thank you for sharing, we did not get into a structure formation with people who we were not comfortable with. Chances are in this scenario it's because I don't know you. Yes? Yes? Too many competitors? Yes? हमारे बच्चे खो गए. Correct. We lost our children जिससे घर ही टूट गया. Hold on. Gurmeet or Gurpreet? Gurpreet says our insecurity in itself became a barrier for us to do the game. Yes? Trust. Lack of trust was something you would have observed. Anyone else? Hanji? One second.
Jai Hind, ma'am.
Jai
My
Hind.
name is Navdeep Kumar. I am from Jharkhand. I think that unpredictability was one thing.
Unpredictability was a very big obstacle and a barrier. Yes. Huh. Uncertainty. Okay. How can you define uncertainty out here? हाँ. कौन कब कहाँ चला जाए पता नहीं. Also, we didn't know what the next instruction was. It was as randomized as possible. Unpredictability. Today I'm saying in that moment I might be holding the structure with someone, but the next minute I'm the person in between. Sometime I could be the baba, sometime I could be the baby. Yes?
As a barrier, everyone is trying to find partner, house, friend, back, sides, two sides, not going to some other places.
Getting too comfortable in our 3 tiles. 2 by 2 feet tile में हम fix हो गए थे. I never saw these people going there, and I of course agree that the room is a constraint, but there was still enough moment to just move around as well. जहाँ हमने अपना इलाका बना दिया, हम राज करने लग गए, right? I could see that. Yes. Anyone else? Yes. Houses are getting crowded. So the parents, the babas had a difficult choice कौन से baby को बाहर डाले, because multiple babies influx started happening. Someone from that side? Say, I think I can pick it up. I'll say it loudly. Yes, a fish market where no fish is being sold. So it was so crowded that even if I wanted to venture out, I could not. Okay, what else? No specific option. What do you mean by that? I understand your emotions. Yes.
I am Ashutosh Bake. Decision making. To be मतलब very quick decision.
Very quick decision.
So what I next do?
Yes, very quick decision, no time to think. Thinking on the feet. Yes. Similar? Trust issue. I don't know, I am coming with hands raised, you're not interested, you're running away from me.
Jahan ma'am, I'm just Mansura. Losing hope is my concern. Actually, there are many people that just lost their hope, but then they have found their partners right behind you.
Okay. So, a lot of people said, oh, I was calling out, who are the 2 singles of this group? By the time they came here, oh, you're also here, I'm also here, there's a baby also available, ghar ban gaya. So, probably when we were away, we lost hope, but when we changed locations, we found a solution and I was no longer out, right? I no longer was helpless in this situation. Anything else? Yes? तो मेरी गलती थी मतलब what comes next? Correct. Yesterday I had sent out an email with the sequence. मिला आपको? First baby, second baba, third ball, third baba. नहीं मिला? Oh my God.
Jai Hind ma'am, my name is Rishabh Daya.
Yes.
Calculation is be an obstacle if a person said that a ball, so the calculation is not calculated so much. If a person say baby become baba, so the baby change to the baba and baba become the baby.
Full transformation has happened. Thank you for sharing that. Something I observed. In the rule for the baba part, only one parent had to leave house. The baby didn't have to be the parent. The other parent didn't have to go anywhere. Only one person had to leave the house. I only saw this rule being followed only like 30-35% when you all were playing. Okay? How did you all decide who had to leave? घर छोड़कर कौन जाएगा? अपने आप हाथ छोड़ दिया. सब दोनों भाग गए, करेक्ट? हाँ. हाँ? तीनों भाग गए. What else? What else? Yes? Understanding. Okay? In that moment, yes? Right. So wherever you were there, you started scheming and creating a plan that with the next action which is being yelled, this is what it will be done. But in the moment of, let's say, Baba, okay, there was selfishness. Because I never checked whether you want to go or I want to go, what's the strategy? टूट गया घर, भाग जाओ. ठीक है? I need to, so that I'm not out, I need to go next. For that minute, you were competitive enough to be selfish to not check with that other person. Do you think this happened in the room? Yes, everyone openly agrees to this. Okay. One of the key learning, or let's say, I'm sure you all are exposed to different skills that we possess. What are some of the skills that we possess? Skills. Communication, listening skills, discipline, time management, teamwork, rule, punctuality, discipline, concentration, leadership, patience, consistency. One. I have one here. Initiative, presence of decision making, determination, hard work, smart work, ethics, attitude, hard work, sincerity, confidence, positivity. Hold on. So we are aware of skills. Just proved it. You all only told me the answer. In this activity, if there was couple of skills that got highlighted for you, what do you think that would be? Communication. Three skills. Communication. Listening skills. Coordination. Okay. I will say let's keep it as teamwork because uske andar you can easily put coordination and all of that as well. 3 ways, okay, keeping this activity in mind. You saw the chaos that came out, right? Rules sabke liye same tha. Understanding differed. There were certain barriers, but evolving into the game, we saw a difference being happening. We started being more quicker, more smarter with our decisions. Did you see that shift happen? Chances are initially it took some time, but later you also became smart on how to pull a person and form your house, right? So 3 ways you will use communication as a skill in your MBA journey. And for reference, keep this activity in mind. And how is what I'm going to explain right now. This activity represents chaos. There might be common instructions, but we might understand it differently. It is a journey, and we have to navigate our way through it. There are certain rules in place, there are certain instructions, certain milestones in place. But how can we, and that's exactly how your MBA journey will look like. There will be an overload of everything. There will be an overload of information, overload of success, overload of achievement, overload of anxiety, overload of miscommunication. There will be an overload of everything. And you can navigate and streamline through this chaos if your communication skill is good. And that's something we're going to explore further. But right now in your notebooks, I want you to write 3 ways you feel communication or how you can use communication in your MBA journey. Three ways you will use communication in your MBA journey. Written? 30 seconds more for someone who's completing their statements. Two key learnings from this activity that you will take away. That this is what I've reflected or this is what I've learned in this during this activity. And that's something I'm going to take away from this session. What are your 2 takeaways? When you consider this activity as a simulation, when you hypothetically think of this situation matching with some scenario in the MBA journey, or this could represent your MBA journey, how do you think you can do better? What did you realize that you will do, not do, want to do more, not do at all, can get better? Write this about yourself. Okay. If you've written that, what is that one thing you enjoy the most in this activity or through this activity? Did you write it down? Okay. Holding on. So if you've written this, I'll I'll go back to the previous question. For somebody who's not participated or spoken yet in this room, I'll give you this chance to, why don't you share your answer with us? We'll take 1 or 2 sharings from the room. Yes? Yes.
Hello, okay. Jai Hind ma'am, my name is Navdeep Kumar. One of the key learning I get is life is chaos, but we have to be smart enough to grab the opportunity, and we get to we should be ready to relocate.
Right. That's a very good learning. Yes. Next one. The boy in pink. Yes.
Jai Hind ma'am, my name is Aditya More. I am from Ratnagiri. So, always be ready with a backup plan.
Always be ready with the backup plan. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. Next. Adapt to changes. Yes.
Jai Hind ma'am, this is Saurav Singh from Uttar Pradesh. From this learning, I will get in the takeaway. First one is grabbing the opportunities fast, cause there are too much competitions. And second one is get this settled down wherever you offered or got an opportunity.
Okay. Make the best use of chances. Yes. It's okay. Speak loudly. I'll. No problem.
My name is Akhil. I am from Mumbai, Maharashtra. 2 key learnings that you will take, that I have taken away is passive listening.
Make fast decisions and passive listening. Why passive listening? Active listening, no? So active listening and make fast decisions. Hold on. Let's move to the next question. There are enough opportunities for you to share. What's that one thing you really enjoyed and you're going to take away? Yes? I'll come. Okay. Met new people to survive in the game. This sounds like Squid Games now. Everyone became very welcoming. You also raised your hand. Excuse me. Yeah. So the whole concept of the game. Okay? Someone from here? Yes? So that's what you really enjoyed?
Yes, ma'am. I enjoyed that being insecure is a hurdle. So we have to think it in a right way and in a quick efficient.
Situational thinking. That's what he takes away. Yes? Last. Your name is?
Jai Hind ma'am, my name is Pratham Soni, and one thing that I enjoyed the most was teamwork was very good. If I was a ball at a time, so they were helping me. The person who don't know, they were also calling me that you come here and come here.
Got it. Let's take one last. Yes? Just take the mic from him behind. Alright, I can hear whispers. Hold on to it. I'll give you a chance to speak as well.
Jai Hind ma'am, myself Vishal Rana. Ma'am, one thing I enjoyed most was connecting with other people and fast decision making with them and finding new friends.
Alright. Hold on. Thank you. So all those who raised your hands to share and have not called you out, don't worry. We've got enough opportunities for you to participate as well. Have we all written down? Yes, closure to this particular slide? Are we good to go ahead? Yes, ma'am. Great. I want to bring your focus to communication skills. The skill which is evergreen in nature. What it means? That you will never ever find a problem if your communication is effective and the other person is able to understand it. What does effective communication mean? If I have delivered a message, ensuring that my sender is also able to understand in the same intent I have delivered or shared the message. How many types of, or what are some of the main components of communication? Verbal? Non-verbal? It's part of it. It's even a subpart. What else? Written? ये क्या है? Active listening? Tone and pitch, all that will come under non-verbal. You have verbal communication, you have active listening, written communication, body language, and visual communication. I would have loved to turn up in a black sweatshirt and jeans. But that will not convince you of my role as a trainer or a guest speaker right in front of you. Your visual communication is to do everything with your appearance. But your words have to match your appearance and your actions have to match your words and appearance. I can wear one of the most expensive suit and I can talk the best English, but if I can't keep my promises or if I can't prove it or communicate it via my actions as well, how costly that suit is or how well my English is spoken will go down the drain. And it is for any of the things. I could be a little poorly dressed, but if I am a woman of my words and I am a woman of my merit and action, it will not matter to you so much after a point of time. So, creating that balance becomes equally important. Are we on board with this? Okay. Now, this is where the principles and 7 C's of communication is what we have to take it up. Okay. I'm going to show this particular slide in a very interesting way. So, can I request Tanu to please switch the slide for us? Yes. So, there are 7 important C's of communication and we'll see what it means. Okay. It's presented in a slightly different way. So, let me allow you to do that, please. Hold on. Okay. This is already in. Okay. Just present. In the 7 C's, the first C is called complete. The first C is called complete. And there's some, just cancel it out. Okay. After complete, the next is what all comes in complete. How your information has to be complete will depend on if you are providing your recipient or your listener with all the information as part of the message. I want to invite you to a party tomorrow. I said, hey, come, let's go for a party tomorrow. You're all so eager. But what I have not said is the venue. I am inviting you to a party, but मैंने venue नहीं बताया. Eventually you are going to come and say, Sherin, party में तो आना है. जगह आपने बताया नहीं है. बताइए. So what am I doing? Prompting you to come back. For something like a party, we don't hesitate to ask. Free food and free whatever we get. Right? But let's come to the formal communication. I'm talking to you and saying tomorrow, let's say at the workplace, I'm your manager, you're my employee. You need to get this project done. कौन सा project? कब done करना है? क्या done करना है? Too many questions. What, when, why, how, where, why, who? All the WH questions will pop up in your head. So this is incomplete communication because now, and let's say he's scared of me. How do I ask her? She's again going to start yelling at me. Right? She has a temper of her own. I don't feel like asking. कुछ तो कुछ करके हम submit कर लेंगे. Now we are in a loop of miscommunication, misunderstanding, conflict, appraisal nahi milega, promotion nahi milega, and he'll have to finally leave his job and go find another job. One thing can lead to so many other things in the future. Do you agree to that? Next one. Include things, which means if you are ensuring that your information is complete, make sure all the hyperlinks, FAQs, all the WH question gets answered in that. So tomorrow there's a party, which we are going to imagine there's a party at KP. We'll meet at 7 p.m. and the dress code is casuals. Does that give you enough information to come? No. What is missing? 7 p.m. to bola. KP bola, venue nahi bola abhi tak. Right? KP is Koregaon Park, but I never told you which place to come. Place nahi bataya. Aur kya missing hai? Nobody asked if the bill is getting split or who's paying for it. What if I invite you and say, hey, time to swipe your card? Purpose for the party. Why are you throwing a party? You might call us, we will come. What if you ask me to swipe the bill? And KP is expensive. Doesn't fit in budgets. Right? What is the purpose? Why are you calling me? What is my requirement out there? So there's still information missing. Next one. What is the core communication? The core communication focuses on the core message. So if I'm calling you for a party, I need to first tell the purpose. Why will you show up? You don't know me, I don't know you. Tomorrow I'm going to celebrate the 2nd or 3rd anniversary of my company. And today I met you all. Tomorrow there is a party, please welcome yourself in. Now the purpose is clear. Bill hame nahi bharna padega. Right? Chances are still now 10, pehle jo 5% tha, at least now 30% people are going to show up. By the way, there is no party tomorrow. Just clarifying. नहीं तो सब KP कहीं पहुंच जाएंगे. Okay, next one. The second C is concise. Take us to the next bubble. Yes. Concise is sticking to the point and keep your messages short and simple. If I have to convince you to do something, I should not sit down and give you one big explanation of why it has to be done. I want you to do this work because one, it is your responsibility to complete it, or say how this will benefit you. Keep it simple. Help that person to understand faster. We are living in the era of reels. Means our attention span does not go beyond 60 to 90 seconds. We have 3 modes of attention. 15 seconds, 60 seconds, 45 and all that, 60 and 90. Even in Instagram, the rule is your hook on how the client or the audience will stay has to be determined in the first 5 seconds. Today, our attention span is less than a goldfish's attention span. It's I think around 5 to 7 seconds. So if I'm going to sit and give you a lot of gyan, you will never understand why I have to do it in the end. Because there's too much information. There's a lot of clutter around it. Keep it simple. Next. Don't repeat your messages. So I've asked you to do this work. You understood you have to do this work. And I hope you're going to do this work by tomorrow. Don't repeat it. Starts getting on the nerves. Next. Avoid confusion by solely focusing on the key points you need to deliver. I have to ensure for us, you need to sit, hear this out, this is going to benefit you. But you've never met me. I build that rapport with time, with my conversations, with my interaction, with my engagement. Right now, while I see a few of you yawning, but I still know all of us are listening, which is natural. 4 o'clock, I also love to yawn. And it's past 4 as well, right? Next. The third C is coherent. Coherent means, take us to the next bubble, the consistency of the message. You need to submit the project by Tuesday. In 2 hours I come, अरे project आज submit नहीं किया आपने? कहाँ ट्यूसडे और कहाँ आज? What is आज? Today is Friday. So poor fellow would be thinking I have 3-4 days to complete, but I'm now saying no, I told you today. So the trust or the rapport what we would have built is now disintegrating. It is getting cancelled out. So keep it consistent. Next, have a logical flow to your style, tone and language. Don't jump into things. Sequence rakho. Why are you saying it? How can you achieve it? What is the benefit or what is the advantage of getting it done? Any questions till now? Okay, next. Be courteous, respectful. Take us to the next bubble, please. Be polite. Show your audience that you respect them. You are all making chaos. It's so easy for someone in authority to say, keep quiet, shut up. I've asked, who's standing on this side? It's me, not you. How dare you make all this noise? But that's not how it is. It's okay, make noise. This is the time. I had to get your attention. You did not see me screaming like one monkey or a mad lady over there, no? I had my ways. And you had fun participating it also. Was there anyone who felt disrespectful when I tried to get your attention? No. Which to say that even in the most confusion or the chaos of things, you can make it fun. You can still continue to give and take respect out there. Do you agree with this? Next. Message should be friendly, professional, considerate, respectful, open and honest, depending on who you're talking to. सारे चीजें जो सारे traits लिखे हैं आप एक ही मैसेज में डालोगे हम वैसे ही कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे. So you need to pick and choose who you're communicating with. That's how you will put that trait. Next. Use empathy. What is empathy? What is empathy? Louder. Sad. अच्छा ये हिंदी है. सद्भावना. Yes. Tell. Speak. Not honesty. हाँ. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes. अपने shoes निकाल के देना please. मुझे पहनने हैं. Is it that? Your explanation is correct.
When you feel some other's problem.
What problem you have?
Any problem like it depends upon the situation, like some emotional problem or.
मुझे भूख लगी है. आपको भी भूख लगी है? But you cannot understand that. You can. Are you also hungry? Yeah. Someone said shoes पहनने हैं. Someone said understanding. This explanation is correct. Empathy is nothing but if I am able to understand your situation and not just do a pat in the back, but say I know what this situation demands. That is empathy. If you are able to at that point know how he or she is feeling, irrespective of circumstances. If I failed in a subject and I go to a topper of the class and say I failed in a subject, I'm really scared. He's like, हाँ मैं समझता हूँ. Do you think that's true? That is not empathy. That is sympathy. That I'm sad for you because मुझे पता है शाम को घर पे जाके when you tell your results क्या होने वाला है. He does not know that because he's never faced it. He's never seen that kind of a situation. Make sense? Next point. The next is correct. Whatever information, language, facts, grammar, make sure it is correct. There are enough and more AI tools available. Please use the best of it. Next. Communication must be correct, clear and concise. Alright. Next. Oh, sorry. Go back. The next C is correct. Which C are we on, by the way? Fifth one. Okay. Are we good with this? Next. Concrete. आपके communication में दम होना चाहिए. It should be solid. I should not be coming and questioning you twice about it. Okay? How do we make it concrete? By making sure that the message that I am delivering or I am communicating with you is solid in facts, has the kind of confidence which says that what I am saying is to be considered right. So your messages fit with each other. I'll share this with you. We've got good writers in the room. The other way to make your communication concrete is by using data, facts, figures. If I say communication skill is a skill we all require 100% in our personal and professional lives. Chances of you nodding your heads and agreeing to it is because you've heard the 100%. Because it tells you कि पूरा ज़रूरी है. It is really important for us. Good with this? Moving to the next one. And give examples that show relevance of your message. If I say I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a business person, I should have data and facts to prove it right. If I say I've achieved something, I should have evidence to back it up. The next one is clear. Be clear of the purpose of the message you are delivering. Why am I here? Why are you there? Why are we talking to each other? Why are we listening to each other? Purpose. If you have multiple goals, lay them out separately. सबको एक साथ mix मत करना. So tomorrow when someone asks you, why did you choose to do an MBA? You could have easily taken up work. We are all eligible for taking up jobs, right? Why didn't you take a job? Why did you do an MBA? Because you have goals which are multifold. बहुत सारे goals है. सारा एक को खिचड़ी बनाकर present मत करना. एक एक बताओ. You wanted to study further, you wanted to be an expert, you wanted to get an advantage in the market. You were like, abhi MBA khatam kar lungi ya kar lunga and then I have rest of my life ahead of me. Then I don't need to bother. You have multiple reasons. Make sure you lay it out separately so that when you tell someone, it's easy to understand. Next. Avoid jargon and use simple language. Jargon is technicality. I could have also taught you communication by saying that communication is a skill that all professionals use to ensure high rates of retention at the corporate workplace, and you need to ensure that you learn this skill so that tomorrow you get amazing appraisals at the work. Whatever I've just said, compare it to the last 10 minutes I've been talking. Which one would you prefer? The last 10 minutes, right? Because it's simplified. It's broken down. It feels approachable. The second one is within 3 words I'm lost. I cannot process it. And though it was just English and fancy words. So avoid jargon. Use simple language. Next. Make things easy as possible. Right now my recipients are you. All of you. And what is the end objective? That whatever I display, whatever I talk about, it should register with you. You cannot apply it right now. But after this session, after 6:30, I should enable you to reflect on this. And when you reflect, you should not be lost. You should be able to know कि हम क्या सोच रहे हैं, इसको कहाँ apply कर सकते हैं. Clear? Okay. What's next? And we come back. Are the 7 C's of communication clear? Great. Can we move to the next? Can we go back to the PPT? You have a doubt? Oh, sorry. Just. Okay. It's not showing, no? Wait. Just delete, close that slide and pull this up. All right. So it's been a pleasure to have you sit as attentively as possible for 2 hours, right? And we still have a few more hours to go ahead. So what I will want is we take a 10-minute break, which can be used as a stretch break or a bio break, but the condition is how many ever souls and bodies exit this room, that many should come back by 4:55. Are we good with this? What's it? It's the time's right? It's not fast or slow. So next 10 minutes, can I have all of you back? Yes, ma'am. All right, meet you all back soon. Thank you. Verbal? Non-verbal? कुछ भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. Active listening? Written communication? Visual communication. All right. What we have on screen has multiple components, okay, and allow me to please demonstrate them for you, because this is your make or break deal in communication. The first is paralanguage. Anyone knows what paralanguage is about? It's to do with your voice. There are further subparts to it. One is loudness. So if I'm going to speak with everyone like this, are you all able to hear what I'm saying? Yes. And if I really had to say something right now, no? But that's my natural voice. Why am I being so energetic in this room? Because my audience demands it. So the loudness of my voice depends on who is hearing it. If I'm having a one-on-one, hey, listen, I want to tell you something. Do you think that's appropriate? So what the hell is wrong with this person? So loudness. How high or low is your volume? Second, no, not that, sorry, my bad. After loudness, within paralanguage, there's another thing called the tone. I heard someone say tone. Why are you not doing your work properly? Sorry, हमसे गलती हो गई. No. Why are you not doing your work properly? Why are you not doing your work properly? What was the first one? He seems to be traumatized for life now. My apologies, but just for some theatrics. What's the first one? Did you enjoy it? What do you mean by yes? That's disrespectful. You will not encourage it. You start, even if you're a confident person, you start going low. That is rude. That's a very bad tone to be used. The second one, why are you not doing your work? That's inquiry. हम पूछ रहे कि काम क्यों नहीं हो रहा? Why are you not doing your work? This is casual, right? Could be asking to a friend. काम कर क्यों नहीं रहे हो? The tone. Third is pitch. Thank you. Females generally do have a shrill voice. Male do have more of a bass voice, a heavy voice, right? But if you see, if I hate spiders, I can't tolerate them, right? I become a banshee. You know what a banshee is? How many of you all are Harry Potter fans? Banshee पता है? क्या होता है? हाँ? Banshee is a type of ghost, right? Or one of those things, right? So the voice gets really shrill. It becomes unbearable, like a whistle sound it goes. So that's shrill. So there's loudness, there is tone, there is pitch. Okay? There's treble also, but we'll not get into that. These three are important for you. What's the second one? Okay. What do you think? And the next is? What is the difference between both? This is not stop. This is stop. Okay. Hand gesture is when you utilize from your shoulder till your end. So if I say this. Good job. Sit. Right? Emblem is specific to this. What is this? Good, perfect. Peace, victory, and 2 minutes. Right? Good job, thumbs up. Loser, bad job. Right? That's the difference. This is hand gesture. So if I do this is a hand gesture. But if I say just this, will it come in an emblem? Why? Because my this is getting utilized. So if my hands are getting used, it's a hand gesture. What's the next one? If the conversation is not going as per how I would like to go, or if I'm uncomfortable, you will generally see people doing this. Folding of hands is considered unapproachable. Keeping your hands open, not covering your torso area is saying approachable. I am approachable enough for you to come and talk. I'm going to teach you all about communication. Let's learn. Communication is an evergreen skill. It gets so defensive, right? You lose that connect. And you and I don't even know each other. So people start doing these blocking actions if they don't want to be or get into a conversation with you, or they suddenly getting uncomfortable in that. What's the next one? Any idea what this is? No? Huh? One second. The proxemics is about the distance.
The eye contact.
No, that's different. Proxemics is exact. What's your name? Prashant. Prashant says proxemics is the distance we should maintain with each other. What is my role out here? Who am I out here? Huh? A speaker. I'm a speaker, right? But if I'm going to start standing so close and start talking, you know, how is this going to feel? Huh? मैंने नहीं सुना. कुछ मत बोलो. रहने दो. But when I do this, do you think these people are going to be comfortable? No. Now the problem is they are uncomfortable and that side is lost because there is no connect. Proxemics is the distance. So here my role is of a faculty, a speaker. So maintaining this distance is comfortable. But the more distance you maintain, the more formal it becomes. And after a point it gets lost. But the more closer you get, that means that more deeper is your relationship. So we are friends, I come close, she's comfortable. We are friends, I come close, it's comfortable. Otherwise it does not. So that is proxemics. What's the next one? Interest. How do you show interest? Smile. Okay. Eye contact. आँखों की गहराइयों में डूब जाएंगे. Huh? By listening. How do you listen? Nodding. Body language. What about the body has to speak to you? That you are not sleeping. Explain it better. Confidence. What else? How do you show interest? By responding. Very good. Slapping eyes. Can you repeat that for me? Blinking eyes. Clapping hands. Okay, so you and I are sitting and talking and I'm interested in listening. Do you think that will work if I'm going to meet you in a cafe? Interesting. We cannot clap everywhere, right? How do you not show interest? Take out those phones. Ignore. How do you ignore? Dikhana to. How do you ignore? Avoiding. मुझे तुमसे बात नहीं करना है. ऐसे कर सकते हो? Attitude. Attitude कैसे दिखाते हैं? आज हम बात नहीं करेंगे आपसे. Interest, disinterest. Interest only comes when I want to sit and listen. So some of the cues, making eye contact, they might be writing down or listening and nodding, right? You'll see them smiling in between, make eye contact. Disinterest is avoiding. जब नजर मिलाओगे नहीं, what can you be really busy with? The only object that we have, phone. Or you'll find, okay, stop, I need to go. You'll start hearing it in their words as well. You will see them wandering. So if I'm talking to you, but I'm not interested in hearing what you have to say, you'll see me looking everywhere else. Interest, disinterest shows from our expression and our body language. Next. Facial expressions. If you're happy, how do you show it? Colgate वाले दांत दिखा देंगे. Okay. If you're sad, how do you show it? How? नहीं? हम अपने दर्द अंदर रखते हैं. अब तो MBA भी join कर लिया. Okay. If you're angry, bigger eyes, right? Okay. By the way, as we grew older, at this stage, we might not be as expressive as we think we are, because we've become very manipulative as adults. All our feelings are more internal, but what we don't realize is something called as micro expressions. Suddenly, if you tick me off or you get me angry, you will see frowns. You have to really look at the cues. If I'm sad right now, you will not know, because there's nothing to show about it. So reading between the lines, observing beyond the obvious will help you actually understand what is going on with that person. I'm coming to you running and saying, hey, listen, I need to share a good news with you. Yeah, tell me. Pata chalta hai something is wrong. Oh, is something wrong? No, everything is good. What is it I caught on? Tone of the voice. Expression will be, there's no sharing or mirroring of the emotion back, right? So observing the cues. What's the next one? Pacifying. How many of you all have nail biting habits? We like to shape our nails manually. Good job. I'm interested in what you have to show. Let's clap for it. Okay. So biting of nails. In life, if you actually become the unlucky one, biting of nails can cause infection. Infection can cause gangrene, and then it will get infected and either your finger will fall off or the doctor has to cut it off. Okay? So that's the end game of biting of nails. It's not because you need keratin in your body through this. Pacifying, as the word says, pacifying, calm down. When we were kids, or if you've seen babies, if you have kids at home, you would have seen how does a baby able to pacify himself or herself. Crying, and they end up sucking their thumb, because that soothes them, it calms them down. The whole nervous system gets so agitated, it starts going down. As adults, can we sit and suck our thumbs? Thoda sa weird ho jayega, right? Sorry, I'm so nervous. Pacifying in adults happen because we have high levels of anxiety and nervousness. How does this get showcased? Biting nails, fidgeting with fingers, stamping of feet, violently shaking your foot, tightly hugging your torso as a self-hug, or you will see them really holding tight hands. Because our brain goes back to childhood memory. When we were afraid, or when we were afraid to take a step or do something, we'll always have one of our parents or elders hold our hand tightly. Today, we of course don't have a dad or mom to come and say, oh beta, come, I'll hold your hand tightly, right? But our brain subconsciously goes back to that memory and we end up doing this. But unfortunately, the outside world sees this as underconfidence, nervousness, not reliable. I do not wish to hire you in my company. So pacifying has to be more conscious. I am nervous right now, but what can I do? Can I sit and bite my nails in front of you? No. Yes? Who said yes? Who is this ambitious person in this room? I'm not biting my nails. But let's say tomorrow you have a presentation, you're in this position, and you're nervous. One of the simple techniques to get you grounded and stable is tactile touch. Right? Why do people end up putting hands behind their pockets or in their pockets? Right? Because you want to feel, you want to just hold that for support. Why do people lean? Support. So the best way to do is place your feet firmly on the ground. You can have this position. This is also the power position when talking and presenting. It has, of course, the whole mudra benefit and all of that. I'll leave it up to you to do a Google search. But do this tactile touch. You'll feel grounded immediately. What's the next one? Haptics. Picture देख के क्या लगता है? Handshake होता है. Okay. I want you to turn to the partner next to you and do a handshake with that person. You can just turn around and do a couple more handshakes as well. Take handshakes. Done? Okay. Okay, answer my question. You did multiple handshakes? Was every handshake the same? Because handshake is determined by the quality of the handshake that you give. Right? Some are too firm, some are too loose. So there are some tips on a handshake is what I want to explain to you all. Okay? Can I request you to come here? Hanji. Handshake is a business way of introducing and saying a hi and a hello to someone, right? In a business setup, formal setup, it's very difficult to say, oh hi sir, how nice to meet you. Generally, the hi and hello is greeted with an action which is nothing but the handshake. Okay, give me a handshake. Yeah. कुछ लग रहा है इसमें? नहीं? डमी नहीं है, जानी नहीं है, right? You can see that. नहीं है. हल्का फुल्का, right? Who do you think in this handshake is more dominant with the handshake? Right? And plus his hands are little sweaty. Which is fine. कोई AC की वजह से? कोई बात नहीं, thank you. जाओ. Sweaty hands, dry hands is possible. Before a handshake, ये वाला मत करना. वॉशरूम से भागकर हैंडशेक के लिए मत जाना. ठीक है? The best way is wipe it, dry your hands. If you have extremely dry hands, please use a hand cream, cuticle cream. Cream exists for men as well, the non-scented ones. You don't have to go lily, jasmine and floral. Use a non-scented one because quality of handshake matters. Come. One of the right ways to do a handshake is not this. Not this. Not this. But do an elbow twist, right? But not a robotic arm. Do a slight thing. You know why we do this? So that we can match that leg. Oh, hi. Doesn't work. Chances are you might have a folder, you might have a file, you will have a coffee mug, or you might inappropriately end up touching. You do not want a faux pas happening for you out there. So you can maintain a safe distance and extend your hand. So this is your joint, which allows you to determine that. Right? Now if you see her handshake, how did it come? Came like a slap. Right? The ideal way to do a handshake is to extend it. Do it a little angular. Right? Because, raise your right hands. We generally shake hands with right. See around. Sabka palm size alag hai. है ना? Okay? Who who has a very big palm size bigger than mine? This man? Okay. Please come here. Thank you. And who has a small palm size smaller to this? Hey. Come. Be careful, be careful. Are you hurt? ठीक है. कोई बात नहीं. Okay. Wait. Am I hearing a boo? Boo? धूप? अच्छा. Okay. Hold on. See, how do I know I'm an influencer but don't announce it is when so many people come to do handshakes. Okay? Okay. Now, you've got a big palm, I can see. Okay? Now, my hand is small. Chances are this might happen. Okay? Chances are ऐसे भी पकड़ के छूट सकता है. So, if you do an angle, it allows you to rest your hand and do a handshake. Do we do this? Dislocation नहीं चाहिए. हाँ. So, okay, thank you. Your candidate number 1. Okay, second candidate. Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. Is this normal? No. ये नहीं करना चाहिए. Ideal rule is 2 to 3 pumps, which means 1, 2. Do you do that? No. So the idea is 1, 2, and then you release it. That's a cue to the person कि हाथ छोड़ो. Right? Also, if you pull, now I am wearing a ring on this finger, right? He will get hurt, I will hurt my ring. And as a person who does not know him, I am more bothered about my ring, not his hand. Happens, business, we don't know each other. In the corporate space, we don't know each other, right? I am sorry if are you all also able to see us? यहाँ पे आओ. ठीक है? Come this side actually. Make sense? So do an angle, 1, 2, release, and then you can exit the handshake. Thank you. Go. Ajo, next. Now she is somebody with short hands. Very easy to crush her hand. Right? And this is a genuine problem with the male gender. सारी ताकत यहीं दिखानी होती है. नहीं. The idea is to see the kind of pressure the other person is building. Wow. Hold on. Your ears are functioning? Yes. Eyes are still visible, it's not dark, right? Yes. Okay. So when you shake somebody's hand, the idea is not to put a lot of pressure but match the pressure. So not too loose, not too tight. Put enough pressure and shake a hand. Now this is also comfortable with someone who's got a smaller palm. Are we good with this? Yes. Thank you. Okay. Another way of handshake is a lot of people, and I have also seen some men do this in the corporate, they were senior leadership. You know, they'll come, oh hi, right? They'll just do like this and they'll slip their hand out of it also. It feels very weird. Don't do that. Quality is not determined by that. So do this. Hi sir, good morning, thank you so much. Done. This shows your level of confidence before you open your mouth as well. Right? So this does not work, right? Makes him feel very awkward as well. So what if I am the person who is giving this? You can't say, no, oh, wait. The right way to give a handshake is to do this. Can he educate me there? No. His job is to make sure that he grabs onto the hand, does that one pump, because 2 and 3 is too complicated with this person. Hold. See that? He sort of grabbed, did his handshake, he sorted out. My problem is different. But as a person who is receiving this kind of a problematic handshake, you've cleared your way out. Are we good with this? Yes. Thank you. Okay. I know, handshake's not an easy job, but make sure you practice it enough to be more comfortable to give that. Any questions out here? Right. Is it getting a little stuffy now? Stuffy is getting hot, uncomfortable. Maybe we wait for a couple of minutes. It will come on, I'm sure. Can I move ahead? Yeah. Okay. Next is eye gaze. How do you maintain eye gaze? I want you to identify a person who's sitting on the opposite side. So all those who are sitting here, look this side. All those who are sitting here, look this side. Find a person and make eye gaze with them. Eye contact. Stop. Eye gaze is uncomfortable if you continue to maintain it, because then it is not eye gaze, it is staring down to the depths of your soul, which I am not interested in, right? Eye gaze has to be, now I am standing here, so if I am standing in front of an audience, chances are people at the extreme end will still be felt a little left out. But majority in the room will have some kind of a connect with me because I am using a technique called the Z technique. So I am looking from there and I am not doing it like this, but I am like casually glancing through. So when I am talking, once I make eye contact with that group, move here and do that. So because maybe the last corners might not be able to see me because we are all at the same height of seating, but majority of you, was there anyone who felt that I don't feel part of this session? So imagine if I can include 240 of y'all, yeah. You can also include the person who you are talking to. Blinking is normal, but excessive blinking like a mad person is not, right? Unless you of course have something in your eye and things like that. So eye gaze is to show that I am listening to you. It is to show the genuineness of the conversation. That is why all the Hindi liners to do with eyes is true. And tell me some very popular Hindi muhavres. Aankhon ka tara, you're the... जोर से बोलो, मैंने अदरक सुना. उसमें आँख से क्या रिलेशन? He went into मुहावरा. Have you heard this? आँखों ही आँखों में बात करना. Because if you know that person well enough, you can hold a whole conversation around it. What else? आँखों से क्या करना? ओझल. आँखों से ओझल. आँख लड़ाना. आँखों से गोली मारना. Which is both aggressive and romantic. It is aggressive because it's literally, imagine laser shooting out of your eyes, or goes into the whole romance side of it. You want to say something? Tere mast mast do nain. Right? That is why eyes are the window to your soul. I might be really happy, but if you actually spend a minute with me and make eye contact and look, which I'm not saying exists, you'll see there's a lot of depth behind your eyes. You feel there's a whole incomplete story. You want to know more. You can know and take this conversation forward, right? Last but not the least is ornaments. Ornaments, accessories in communication can be a distraction. I've left my ear open. If I'm going to talk to all of you all, and I'm going to teach you communication, you think this is going to work? I'm also wearing a neck piece. So if I'm sitting and I'm fidgeting with this, I have a collar mic. If I'm going to start doing all of this, I have a ring. If I'm going to continuously do this, these are distractions. So whatever accessories and ornaments that you're wearing, be mindful not to continuously fidget. You can, of course, now see this has gone upside down, I can adjust it, but left it there. Hair playing, any kind of accessories that you have, be mindful about it. It is a cause of distraction. Are we good with this? Yes. Any questions? Okay. This is very interesting. In your notebook, and you can of course ask for sketch pens, you saw the 7 C's, how it was represented. There was a central node and it had branches, okay, and each of the branch had a sub branch. That is called the mind mapping technique. Central node, branches, and you have sub branches. Mind mapping technique. You need to create your communication mind map, which will help you in your MBA journey. Who are the people that we connect with? And I'll give you a clue, of course. So in the center, you need to write your name. So Sherin's communication map. वो बनाकर center में circle draw करो and try to open a double page, double blank page. डबल ब्लैंक पेज नहीं है तो भी एक पेज को लैंडस्केप मोड पे यूज करो. राइट योर नेम apostrophe S communication map. So it will be Sherin's communication map. मेरे लिए. I'll help you with one branch. Rest I want you to do it. So one branch, draw a line like this and draw a circle. So from the center circle, draw a line, draw another circle or a square, and in that you can write peers and classmate. Peers, P-E-E-R-S, peers, and classmate, classmates. ठीक है? So have you drawn that? Good job. Now from peers and classmates, take one more branch out. So first is friends. Not all of us are friends with each other, acknowledged. So first is a close level of people, friends. Okay? Just give me your notebook for 1 minute. Okay. So one is the communication map, then is peers and classmates. So first option is friends. From the second circle, एक और line बनाओ. The second option is faculty members. No, sorry, peers and classmates. Alumni. Okay. Are we clear on what to do? Now I am giving you 5 to 8 minutes to draw this communication map. I identified peers and classmates. So now you know the second level of category is a category of people you will interact with. Peers, classmates, faculty, mentors, industry experts, founders, etc. So according to you, who are the people you would like to include, and you know they will create an impact in your MBA journey? Add them to your communication plan. Anyone has any question, however silly it is, just raise your hand and ask me, I'll help you out. If you want sketch pens, raise your hand, I'll share it with you. You want something? बताओ. नहीं, alumni नहीं, यहाँ से alumni. इसमें ही options है ना, friends, alumni और कौन-कौन है? और भी होंगे ना. अब क्या options है? I just helped you make this. तो इसमें से और कौन है? Let's say faculty. वैसे. करेक्ट. थर्ड फिर कौन है? विच इज अदर कैटेगरी? हाँ हाँ, आई कैन सी यू आर आस्किंग क्वेश्चन और यू शोइंग मी. दिखाओ. हाँ, लाइक दिस. हाँ, फैकल्टी. हाँ, तो फैकल्टी में कौन कौन आता है? Not name, but the type. So one is faculty who teaches you, so teaching subject faculty. One is visiting faculty. और कौन आते हैं? Speakers. हाँ जी. Anyone else? One second. हाँ. ये दिखाओ. You've directly made it. You will have 2-3 layers. हाँ. This layer is a category layer. And इसको आगे और expand करो. हाँ. Type of people. हाँ. हाँ जी, correct. बट टीचर्स सीनियर्स टीचर से कैसे कनेक्टेड हुए? वो रॉन्ग हो गया. हाँ, दिखाओ. राइट. डिड वी ऑल मेक? ओके. हाँ जी, शो. Hold on, I have the right answers, don't worry. Everyone attempted? So I did my homework for all of you all, and I also put up a communication plan which I want to display. Just give me a second, let me pull this up. So while you have attempted, which is a very good job, and I see you've done you've been able to identify it well. See, here's what I've created for you, and take a look at it. Communication plan for an MBA student, which you are. First is, let me not just put it on this. Okay. I will share this with you, so pay attention. Don't work on writing it down because it's a lot of data. Peers and classmate, MBA cohort, so all of you, your alumni, study groups that you make, online forums that you will have, and networking events that you can have within the college as well. Next is faculty and professors, your course instructors, subject teachers, guest speakers, mentors and advisors, research and collaborators. Third is industry professionals, business leaders and executives, industry experts and consultants, professional associations, conferences and seminars, industry specific events. Mentors and coaches, industry mentors, executive coaches, alumni mentoring programs, professional development programs, and personal development coaches. And of course, today this being a very big space and it's a know how, know it kind of a thing. So your entrepreneurs and startup founders, incubators and accelerators, entrepreneurship clubs, pitch competitions, conferences, network with startup communities, recruiters and HR professionals. Start connecting and being in touch with them. Career service offices, recruitment events, company reps, LinkedIn networking, resume and interview workshops. And of course, we all have a liking towards non-profit, CSR and NGOs. So social impact, non-profit leaders and volunteers, social entrepreneurship networks, CSR initiatives, sustainable business forums, non-profit partnership opportunities. That is the communication plan for your MBA. Why? You don't need to do everything step by step. But at least I hope this is able to give you an idea, got it out, right? So that's a good job. This is called the human knot, right? This team came into the limelight, did that, Did? See, even in the chaos, listening to come, do that, demonstrate, if you're able to hold on to it, making the best use of the opportunity, right? This team won, while you all are winners, they just demonstrated it first. Right, so can we give them a big round of applause? Okay, pick up from these and I have eclairs. Take one each. क्या स्माइल ये खा नहीं सकते हो जल्दी लो हाँ नहीं I might not have enough but that is shareable जल्दी बस oh how sweet they are like okay I have one gems most welcome ये लीजिए done हाँ yes please welcome. We've got last 15 minutes in hand. Let's make the best use of it. What happened during strategy time? Was there any strategy time? The initial. Who said no? Initial जो आप circle में खड़े होके this, what you are talking was nothing but the strategy time. There's nothing separate in life coming saying, oh, this is your strategy time. What happened then? Chaos as usual. What else? Confusion. Huh? Stuck with each other. Okay. Strategy. See, when you say strategy, something that would have worked, right? Confusion. What else? Huh? Trial and error. Good job. Next. Teamwork. What else? Hold on. Loudly. In a team, there were individual opinions. Yes. What else? Coordination and communication and learn by mistake. What was the big mistake you did? सब अलग-अलग घूम रहे थे. Okay? Was there frustration? मेरी तो ये सुन ही नहीं रहा कि why is he going there? I'm telling him or her to do this. Frustration. What else? Lack of. How can you plan for this? Pausing and say let's talk. Understanding. Everyone's like नहीं ऐसे जाएंगे वैसे जाएंगे. You did not take a pause. Pause can also mean a second's pause. Pause can also mean a year's pause. You choose which pause you want to take. Okay. Next question. As the game progressed, what evolved as a strategy, as your strategy as a team? See, eventually we all won. Right? How did that happen? How did all of us learn how to reach to the winning stage? Okay, give me a little sentence-based answers rather than word-based answers. We are in MBA. What evolved? Evolved is शुरू तो किसी चीज से हुआ था, but जाते जाते वो 5 मिनट 6 मिनट में things started progressing. What happened? Give me a sentence now. I don't want one words. Yes.
Based on this activity, they started to put a right hand for everyone.
Okay.
And turn around clockwise.
Okay.
So doing this strategy, we can reach to the final goal.
Okay. So what happened? You're telling me the game outcome.
Yes,
According to the game. But everyone knew in your team? आपकी टीम में ये सबको पता था? डिसाइड किया. Okay. फिर क्या हुआ? We reached to the final goal. What else? Anyone from that side? अपने विशेष टिप्पणियां प्लीज थोड़ा हमें भी बांटेंगे. What evolved as a strategy? Did you see someone in your group saying, Ruko, let's do this, and you started following instructions? Okay. No. We all started bumping heads into each other. What else? और क्या हुआ? What else happened? Think. What has evolved? Your strategy changes according to the situation. That's a very good answer. You tried moving here and there, but you saw it was tangling you more, knotting you up more. So you say, no, stop, reverse. Let's do it again. Try a new method. Same thing happens with our day-to-day life as well. And what skills stood out very strongly for you during this activity? Listening skills? Coordination, teamwork? How many of you all feel that this was a very nice exercise for teamwork? Do you think it achieved its outcome? Okay. And I read your mind well. Tips for better teamwork. If you understand the goal as a team, every person will be respected in that team, because we know we are working for a common goal. Communication is open, honest and respectful. In a team, if you build that comfort, even if I don't know you, say, okay, we are in a team, let's work together. You will be open to taking risk. The best innovations and the best products and services existing in the market today are all products of taking risk. Whether it's your Android, whether it's your Windows, whether it's your Apple, whether it's your Mac, whether it's the invention of a camera or an AC. It's because taking risk helps you innovate faster, better and more at a very higher level. If and when you're working as a team and eventually in the corporate space, you do work as a team. You work as one unit. And if that level, that comfort is built, taking risk is a good thing. Please understand the difference, not blind risk, not jumping without knowing, that's not what I'm promoting. But taking risk like, oh, this is something different I've thought, should I say it or not? Say it. See what happens. But you will only say it when your team is able to support you and give you that level of comfort. Next one, creativity, innovation. Different perspectives, different viewpoints do matter. That's the beauty of a team. Is there any other point? Members of the team make high quality decisions together, because the 3 E's of our life determine our decision making. The first E is called experience. Second E is called expertise. And the third E is called exposure. What is the experience I come with? What is my expertise in this field? And what is the exposure that I have to such a problem? Are we making sense? Yes. Going. Did we write it out? I don't want you to write this down. I want you to read this in your mind as adults. And by the way, if you've not already realized it, I understand there's 240 plus another 60, so like a 300 strength is the strength of the cohort, right? The 23-25 batch, right? You are a team. It is not that, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are not a team. That's a group within the team. You all are a team. And if you take time and interest in the next 2 years, I'm saying, कल जाके सबसे दोस्ती नहीं करनी है, but eventually, slowly, when you do this, you will see these benefits happening for you. Because you never know how this person can inspire this person and saying, you can do it. I never realized I had this talent in me. It's because of somebody's encouragement, somebody's motivation, somebody being an enabler for me to do this. We all are highly IQ, EQ people. Intellectually intelligent, IQ is intellectual quotient, EQ is emotional quotient. We own both of it. But sometimes we are a little afraid, we are a little shy to bring that out. You all are a team. This cohort is one team. Please don't consider, come, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we are a chota sa team. No. You've just created a group. But I should be comfortable enough to walk up to him and say, hey, listen, I need your advice out here. And he should be okay giving that to you. Gender biasness, age biasness, interest biasness, keep it out of the picture. Because everyone in this room can inspire another person. You can create that impact, you can create that influence. Any questions out here? Are we good? Any questions? Any doubts? Okay. Coming to this slide, what we started with. Now, where do you rank yourself? All are 10? Write it down, write it down. Hanji? Okay. Yes? Create, realized it or not, but I still feel कि कुछ और भी बोलना है, right? What is the slide on top? That's for us to stay connected. The reason I'm sharing is no interest in increasing followers or this, but because you are growing in your journey, and so am I. We both are evolving. Tomorrow with anything and whatever we discussed in this room, you feel you have the need to reach out. This is a medium for you to reach out. And say, Sherin, I tried this out, it's not working for me. I'll help you out. Because why? Today what we spoke was generalized. Tomorrow you will have a specific problem. Happy to help you out. If that's not a requirement, we just need to be part of each other's journey because we each can support. Hold on. Thank you. We each can hold on. Lost it. We each can be each other's circle of influence and impact, right? So these QR codes, one will reach out to the LinkedIn, one to the Instagram. I prefer if you connect over LinkedIn because that's where our connection will be formalized and stable. You all are receiving a note paper. This is called the letter of experience. Write your name because I would love to know who I have received this from. How has your experience been in the last 4 hours? This you will submit back. This is my takeaway from the session. Letter of experience. How did you feel? What did you learn? How were these 4 hours for you? If you want sketch pens, feel free to ask. Did you all get papers? Who's pending? Okay. Yes? What are these extra papers? Can you pass it behind? It's okay, just give them full papers. Take the color papers also. Colored ones? just give it. Give it, give it, give it. Okay, who did not receive? Got it? Okay. Can I request you to just fold the paper in half and then share it with someone who doesn't have? Okay. Anyone who does not have paper? Give. Those are extras? Give. Give, it's okay. Here, take. Oh, we've got extras. I don't know why they didn't give you. Here. Write 2 letters now. These are extras? Okay. Okay, that's an extra thing. What do you want, a paper? Take that. These are all that only. Okay. Everyone's got a paper? You want a paper? Sketch pen? Here you go. Okay. Giving. Here. Who wants a red? By the way, the sketch pens are not return gifts, okay? So don't take it, give it back. Next session में काम आएगा. क्या चाहिए? Oh, thank you. हाँ जी. All the written gifts are coming back. Thank you. If you finish writing, just raise your hand. We can collect it. This is where I will request volunteers as well. So each row, if you finish, just pass it on to the outside so I can just collect it from one person. Pass it outside. Outside. Yes, thank you. Yes, done? Pass it outside, collect it. Just hold on, collect others also. क्या चाहिए? Pass it out. हाँ, pass it out. Give. You also done? Okay, can you, what's your name? Huh? Shivabrut. Okay. I'm going to trust you to collect this area का, ठीक है? Shivabrut. Just collect now when they come. All right. If you're done, just pass it on. We've got Tanu who's collecting. May I know your name, please? Sakshi will also help out. Pass it to the outside. What's your name? Jasmeet is also collecting. Tanu, come this side and collect now, please. Hand this over and then one last thing. Pass it. Sketch pens भी दे दो. हाँ जी. Alright. Let the voice decibel be controlled. Last 5 minutes is all I'm going to take. All right. 1 second. all. Just two things. Okay? First, I would love to remember this session with you all. And one of the memories I can carry back is a group picture. So after this, after the vote of thanks, we'll do a group picture if you all are all okay with it. Second, you all have nothing been short of being a fabulous learning audience. And I wish to acknowledge that by giving all of you a big round of applause. Thank you so much. It has been a privilege and I look forward to being in touch with you. Stay connected and do nothing short of being mad from today onwards. MAD stands for make a difference. Be mad with the people you speak with your behavior, your attitude, your mindset. You will see the difference. Are you all ready to be mad? Yes. Super. Thank you so much and I'll pass it on to her.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing steps to build effective communication, teams, and the activities that you have conducted would surely help them and in a better manner, and I hope they'll apply it in further. We extend our sincerest gratitude to you for conducting this remarkable session, and we really look forward to your next visit to our campus. Thank you, ma'am.